Hi there, guys. Gamera Sith here. Want to let you all know to remember that this weekend will be the final episode of Space Sheriff Gavon Infinity. I'm only an episode behind. I got to watch last week's episode. Then I'm going to try my best to cover the series once it's wrapped up because I know there have been people really complaining about it and all that. Tonight was also episode 3 of Ultraman Teo. Um, Again, I'll watch that tomorrow. And Common Rider Zest, the newest episode will be out as well. I will do more information as I go on because it's been a week for me. Um, I want to say that I appreciate some of the support and stuff that I've been getting. I'm enjoying what everybody has, what people have said to me. And again, I am going to try to be more active because I am tired of being, shall we say, behind on things. But, life and work just sometimes just doesn't let you have a chance to do it. I'm hoping that maybe this weekend I'll try to make a more encompassing video, so to speak, for for stuff. It'll be at my secret lair at the laundromat when I do laundry tomorrow. Um, And again, I promise I'm going to try to get. I have got to watch Garo. I am really ashamed of myself that I haven't watched it because that cast of that particular Garo series is my favorite. I think what threw me off is that it was only 8 episodes, and I don't know. And I think it is a bit different from the usual, so we'll just go from there. Also, I'm going to try to get into some of the more esoteric Toku stuff. That's been done and try to do some more coverage of the next Project Red series. I think Omega Horn. Do not hold me to that title. It's going to be weird and it's going to be definitely different from the Space Sheriff stuff, which was, not necessarily Space Sheriff, but Super Sentai in disguise. But looks like it's different and it's going to be at least unique in its own thing. And I'm going to say this right now: if Ultraman Teo is like anything like the first 2 episodes, I think we've got a winner here. Um, my personal favorite of the Reiwa so far has been Ultraman Blazar. And because one, not 500 forms like some of the more current and recently past Ultramen have had to do. But I think by the time Bond mandates tried to kick in, the writer already had everything in place. So the series did, and so we got very little extra stuff, which I was happy with. I like my ultras with just one form. Teo at least looks like it's going to be the same form, but different colors and all that, which that's fine. I don't mind that. That's like Ultraman Taiga when he first started, and like Kuga of Kamen Rider. Yes, they had different forms, but it was still the same, uh, essentially the same form, just with different styles and stuff. And it wasn't like a complete and different thing like some things have happened. Now, yes, I know a lot of the stuff I've mentioned is for children in Japan, and I'm not going to begrudge them that stuff because I know they're made to sell toys, which some of them I'd like to get. I would like to potentially get Zest chest, belt. I have Decayed, um, Ghost, Kamen Rider Drive. I have a couple of belts myself, but I haven't bought one in years. And the closest I came to doing that was when Gotchard came out, and I didn't do that because again, money, life, that kind of thing. But anyway, I hope everybody has a good weekend. Stay safe out there with whatever weather you're dealing with. Also, again, when I say this is the journey of a kaiju samurai, I am going to try to do more than just tokusatsu and stuff like that. I might, depending on what goes on here in the next month or two, might try to go see Legend of the White Dragon. It's in Oklahoma. It's supposed to be in Oklahoma City or Tulsa. I've only seen showtimes for Oklahoma City. I live near Stillwater. That is a bit of a travel that I can't necessarily afford to do. And unless the movie's name involves Godzilla minus zero, I'm not going to travel that far. And I'm a big fan of JDF. And I hope that those who get to see it enjoy it. And we remember the man who made it. And also, upcoming again in a couple of months, we got Godzilla minus zero. And I'm looking forward to that. And when it comes out and I see it, I will definitely post on my various deals. And I might even break down and go see probably about the only Marvel movie I might be even remotely interested in watching right now. The new Spider-Man's supposed to be coming out on July 31st. It would be the first Marvel movie. I mean, when I say Marvel, I'm talking Marvel proper, MCU, that I've seen since Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness and the last Spider-Man film. The only other Marvel property that got me to go see it in the theater was Deadpool and Wolverine. And yes, I know they're part of the MCU now in a way, but that was still essentially Fox. But anyway, I'll do more planning on all that later. Hope you like the artwork I found of two of my favorite kaiju. Again, have a good weekend. This is Gamera Sith, the Kaiju Samurai, saying thank you for your support. I appreciate it more than you know. And for the rest of you, the secret is to bang the rocks together, guys.